Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Rental Robert here with Hustle Nation. Hope you're having a great Friday. If you're looking forward to the weekend and you got 2 days coming off, congratulations to you. I hope they are restful for you. Do whatever it is that you want. Get a good meal. I'm really thinking about some Dungeness crab legs and have been, so might have to slide on over to Biloxi Sunday and get some. Looking forward to those. You know, one of the things that's been going on with me this week is kind of getting into a productivity type of slump, so to speak. You know, my routine for the last 90 days has been getting up early, putting dump trailers on location first thing in the morning so the roofing crews can get started. And man, we've been having rain for like 7 days straight. So the dump trailers I haven't had commitments to get out there and do that. Well, that happened 2-3 days in a row, okay? And I knew that if I did not get up and go do something before 7 a.m. and have to be somewhere, I was probably going to do it another day. And my whole problem with that is that starts to create the habit, okay? And that's a habit that I don't want to get into. There'll be plenty of time for sleeping when I retire. So I made an appointment to be at a customer's house yesterday morning at 6:30, take a look at a little sheetrock patch job, boom, we were there. Okay, so now we're back on track, all right? Doing the morning video is just like, you know, the other night I knew, I talked about in one of my videos that, you know, I'd skipped a few, and so I knew if I didn't do it then I was gonna get out of the habit of doing it, and that's not something that I need to do. You know, and kind of where I'm going with all of this is that in your quest or the side hustle and everything like that, you know, motivation is a wonderful thing. The problem with motivation is it comes and it goes. I assure you of that, okay? Discipline is what keeps us doing day in, day out, day in, day out, regardless of how much motivation we got, okay? And that's the thing that sustains people. That's the thing that gets us through the hump. And every business owner I know gets to a certain point where they're just like, screw everything, man. You can have this phone, you can have this business, you can have them employees, you can have it all. I'm leaving for about a week. I don't want to talk to anybody, you know. People ask me and say, man, what's your ideal vacation? And I'm usually like 200 channels, a nice bed, a great view, room service with an on-call masseuse, and I ain't leaving the room, you know. So just remember that in your quest, you can start over at any time, okay? It's not that, you know, because you didn't put 30 days in a row of doing something or, you know, 60 days or 2 years, whatever, that you failed. It's not that at all, okay? You know, this thing is like going up an escalator that's coming down, okay? And as you get on it, all right, you'll notice that if you slow down, you start to go down, okay? But you gotta maintain a pace just to stay in the same spot, okay? But if you start going faster and pick your pace up, slowly you start moving upwards, okay? And that's what this whole thing is, man. This is just what it is about having financial freedom, building personal wealth, starting a business, running a business, you know. They talk about, you know, working on the business. They talk about working in the business, and, you know, I know it's confusing and everything like that, but trust me, you know, you get into the game and everything like that, and it'll start making a whole lot of sense for you and whatnot. But we're going to go for a little walk with old Tyson, and we're going to bring you along. Hey, Tyson, you want to go for a walk? You want to go for a walk? Come on, let's go for a walk. Let's get your leash. Come on, boy. Come on.
Oh, hey, Dad, you ain't got to tell me twice about that. I'm ready, Dad. I'm ready. I'm with you. We're going to do this.
This is Tyson's world right here. So we're going to go out. We're getting a little bit of exercise this morning, get the old joints moving and everything like that. And he's a good dog. He at least deserves 2 walks a day, morning and evening. You know, the other thing is to make sure you're surrounding yourself with good people that are headed in the same direction that you are. You know, it's amazing how when you hang out with people and you just catch bits and pieces of how they talk about themselves. You know, and I hear simple things all the time, especially here in town, is that, man, it's hard to make a good living in Pensacola. Man, there's just not this. Man, they're just not real friendly to this kind of person. I hear this kind of stuff all the time. And the thing is that I know people that debunk those myths that those people are telling themselves. But of course, it's always unique, you know. Well, that person's just different, or that person gets lucky, or that person creates those breaks. You know, it's kind of like every time they get up in the morning, people believe that they hit the lottery and get lucky, and that's not the case at all. So, you know, be very careful about what you tell yourself every day. You know, don't make the excuses. Don't talk about the excuses. Come up with the solutions, you know, and if something's not working, figure out why it's not. You know, go find somebody and that's doing what you want to be doing. You know, the best money sometimes you can ever spend will be on a coach or a mentor, you know, and people are like, well, I can't see spending any money on that. Okay, well, you know, say like if you go and spend $1,000 on getting a coach and you create a business that puts an extra 20 grand a year in your pocket, you just made 10,000 for the first year, and then the rest of it's just all gravy. So I mean, you know, I'm not seeing what the problem is, but that's another excuse. Well, I don't want to spend any money to make money. Hello, you know, I'll spend 5 grand to make 10 grand every day of the week. Just tell me where to sign up. You know, and you really got to watch your mindset on what it is that you're telling yourself and what you're doing and where you're going. I got the truck going in the shop first thing in the morning, and there's Tyson. And we got new hubs being put on. We're going to get brakes done on the truck. We got a few other things to do. And, you know, this is all that maintenance that you need to do on your vehicle, especially with as much weight that I pull on a frequent basis and everything. I got to make sure that those brakes are at the top of their game. That thing is going to stop when I need it to. You got to spend money to keep the money flowing. If I don't, then the value on that vehicle and the condition of it is going to go way downhill. And that's not any good, because you don't want me going through town with 12,000 pounds behind me and my brakes fail and I hit your daughter and son, or I hit your wife with the baby in the back because I wanted to skimp on spending money on brakes. Now, it don't work like that. You know, if you can't run your business right, then don't run it at all. When it comes to other people's lives in question, for sure. Oop, I think Tyson's scouting a spot. I believe we got the sun coming up in the background right there. However, it's not going to be too long because we got a lot of rain coming in right now. If y'all have any good ideas for a video that you'd like to see me do, please reach out to me. My email is in the description. I greatly appreciate all the pictures of everybody's dump trailer. I'm going to do a video on all of those, so if you've gotten one, send me some pictures of it or send me a small video if you can. I really appreciate people that reach out and ask questions. That's awesome. I'm real big on people doing their research and figuring things out for themselves. I like to help as much as possible. but I always like to walk 2 steps behind you. The reason for that is that if you start to fall, I can catch you, and I don't want to deny you of making that first move on your own. It's Rental Robert, the Hustle Nation. Be productive, be profitable, have a great day.
I'd like for y'all to have a great day too. I'm just over here sniffing, walking, doing what dogs do. And have a great day.